What's going
What's
on,
going on?
everybody?
What's going on, good people?
How's everybody doing this evening? I am Lamar. That's my brother, Casey Fowler.
What's happening?
Foul Language Podcast. I think this is 64 or 65. I don't know.
It's one of them. I don't lost count too much goddamn.
Yeah, you'll see. It's on there somewhere.
Hey, man. But shit. Like every episode, man, get your accessories right. Get your kiddies to bed. If you're at work or something listening, put your headphones on because you might just hear some foul language. Let's go. Let's get
right.
it.
Roll the intro.
Perfect.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time now. Before I begin, my brother was complimenting himself on his fuck ass beard earlier, and it dawned on me that this motherfucker, for all my video game fans on here, he looking like a black ass Kratos over there. He just missing the fucking tattoos. Shit. Boy, looking at
that's a fucking compliment. The angriest motherfucker in gaming. So appreciate that shit.
Kratos looking ass. Like every episode, guys, it's the cigar check-in.
Yes, sir.
This portion of the show, we talk about our accessories like we tend to do. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, what you smoking? What you drinking, bro?
So, I wasn't gonna smoke this one tonight, but it's at the recommendation of a buddy of mine who is a new member of Black Lion.
Shout out to you, bro.
Yes,
I know
sir. The Cavalier Black Series 2 Lancero. Hold on, let me get that right. Look at that already. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, I smoked that one Saturday while I was cooking on the grill.
Cool. Did it last for a long time?
It lasted for a good little while. I burnt kind of slow though.
That's what he said. It took him like forever. So
perfect for cutting the grass. I mean, not cutting the grass, but grilling.
Grilling. Yeah. And then for the whiskey tonight,
all right,
finally did it. Got a Japanese whiskey tonight.
Oh, I seen that one.
Tenjaki.
Let me know how that is, because that was gonna be my next one I try.
I mean, it's not. I mean, so far so good. I mean, it was like I ain't heard anything about it, but I was like, hey, let me try a Japanese whiskey because I've been talking about it, and everything that they had there I had already had, so I was like, I'll take that one. And so far so good. All right, man. So tell me about what you got for accessories tonight, man. What you got?
Well, sir, that Logic Craig's fucking ass. I didn't like it last week, so I was like, fuck that. That shit could stay up top where I can't reach it, bro. You can have that shit.
I'll take it.
So for my liquid accessory, I got some Jameson Black Barrel tonight, man. It's actually really good. I started drinking it a couple months ago, and I was like, good. Like that little hint of sweetness, not too sweet, but not. It's good shit.
It's a good one.
It's like it's like you put Hennessy and fucking 10 Cup in the same shit and mix it up a little bit, and that's what you're gonna come out with. Don't judge me. Anyway, and for my cigar, man, I went with the Dallas Leaf cigars. I got the 18. I got the 1841 joint, man. You know,
I didn't know you still had any of those.
Guys, yeah. So I was like, let me smoke this motherfucker, and it's actually smoking really, really good. A lot of smoke.
Yeah,
not overpowering at all, man. This shit, I'm enjoying the cigar. I'm enjoying the drink this time around, man.
Good. Well, everybody, check back in. See how the cigars are treating us.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again where we talk about, things that's going on positive in our lives, because, so much negativity out there in the world, all these shootings and all this other shit. But we like to kind of keep our little personal worlds as positive as we can possibly be. Hence the what's best in life. So, brother, what is best in life?
So, most importantly, my wife is back home. She's back, everybody. Oh, man.
It's been a long day without you, my friend.
Couple more days, I was going to be in our emo song, man.
Because tonight will be the night
that I fall for you. Oh, man, that was almost me. But luckily, she came back in time. Flight was delayed a little bit because of weather here, but she's here. We've been hanging out. Good times. We had the Black Lion Zoom on, I think, Tuesday that was.
Yeah.
I didn't win. You didn't win, but it's okay. It was still a good time. Coming to find out, I guess they're going to do a couple more, or at least one more drawing here in the near future. So another opportunity. I mean, but even if you don't win, the cigars are pretty top notch, man. Can't complain. Can't complain. Let's see. Did a little bit of trade, a little bit of investing, even though the market's going to shit. I'm still doing all right. So that's always good. My temporary promotion, which I am not excited about, but I guess on paper you should be excited about. I don't know. It started this week. So there's that, I guess. It was a short week. We had nice little Memorial Day get together, went to some friend's house, hung out over there. Simone finagled 2 nights of sleepover. So it was me and the little guy hanging out, holding it down. So that was cool. That was fun. We were hanging out, playing games, and or his version of Uno is you flip the card over. He says the color and the number, and that's about as far as we get. Got some spades in. That's always good to get some spades in. What else?
Spades. You and LJ play spades?
No, we were at the Memorial Day thing. Got a game of spades.
Man, I ain't played it so long.
Hey, he would go to the table though, man. He damn should be in there talking about what's high, big joker, little joker, what? I can see his little ass right there.
Yeah, we should try to get a game together when we get to the crib.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. I don't know who else play to give us 4, but
until
do they play?
Uncle Bobo, man.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. You're right. Okay, bet we'll have to do that. So yeah, I'm trying to think. While Kim was gone, I didn't kill her garden. That's always a what's best. Some of the squash is growing in, so that's pretty dope. Good size too. Happy about all that good stuff. Pick the salad off the garden, man. That shit was kind of fun. Go outside, cut your own salad, rinse your salad, eat your salad. Like hell yeah, this is life. Yeah. So with that, I think of some more stuff, I'm sure. But just been having good cigars and chilling out with the family. How about you, man?
On that, man. Man, nothing negative, man. It's been a pretty good week. Went to the doctor on Monday. I got another MRI going. That is what it is. I don't even know if I told you about that shit. Yeah, I might have to quit my profession, but we'll see how that goes.
Oh man,
with the next MRI, because my knee might not ever get back to 100%, but you know what I'm saying? Everything happened for a reason. I ain't too pressed about it. Phenomenon in Augusta is going on now. Fucking every teenager has their fucking learner's permit at least now. Shania got their learner's permit. Tanaja got her learner's permit. I think
that's right.
Tanya's about to go take Leah to get hers.
You know what? I ain't going.
Like they driving now, man. They ain't getting no smaller, man. It's awesome watching them grow, man. It's so fucking. I get excited every little milestone and shit for them.
Yeah,
it's dope. Last Kingdom, my show, man. I just found out today that they shooting a fucking movie, bro. I was so motherfucking hyped about that shit. It's supposed to drop sometime next year, man. But if you guys are fans of swords and shit, like I said before, y'all got to check out Last Kingdom, man. You won't be disappointed at all. What else in TV news? I finally caught up on My Hero Academia, man. So I'm about to transition over to back to Attack on Titan, because I was like, shit, I'm about halfway through with both of them. What has less episodes? I'm gonna finish that one first. So now I'm about to transition over to that. And I found another anime. I can't think of the name of it right now, but it's like it kind of has like King Richard in them. It's like the War of Roses or some shit like that. It just came out not too long ago. Requiem or of something. I can't remember the name per se, but it ain't been out too long.
No, it's not that one. What's the animation look like?
Hard to say.
We'll talk about it later. I got a couple ideas of what it might be.
I'll send you the name of it next time I get a chance, man.
All right.
Yeah, and then shout out to my boy Coca, man. My boy Coca's putting on for me, man. That's like my dog from the army. He promote my shit. I'm promoting his shit. How it should be. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? He's a Caucasian rapper, but that's my motherfucking brother. I don't give a damn. Color don't make no mind to me. I don't judge people by their skin. I judge them by how big of an asshole they are. So My dog is doing big things, man. He put some people on. I got like 8 new Instagram followers. Thank y'all for following, man. Y'all keep going. Y'all make sure y'all check out the Filings podcast too. I got 4 new subscribers overnight. Like before I took a nap, I was at 41 subscribers. I woke up to 45, man. So my boy
That's cool. That's cool.
really looked out on this one, man. So we just gonna keep on supporting each other, man. And it's not like, oh, we're expecting something out of it. You know how some motherfuckers will support you and want something out, but it's all just genuine fucking love, man. The next time I go to Alabama, fucking Coca, I'm coming to see your ass, bro. And that is what's best in life.
Before we close this segment out, I got 2 more to add. You mentioned on the TV front. So angry, this guy, man. I don't know.
Sorry. I watched
what crawled in his drink today. This dude is angry as fuck. Get this dude a fucking hug, man. Shit. Angry ass little dudes, man. Napoleon complex having ass. God damn,
sorry,
angry.
Man. Sorry. What was your 2 best in life?
All right. So before my angry ass brother over here with all the negativity, let's bring the positivity back. So talking about the TV shit, the 3rd season of Love, Death, and Robots was on Netflix, and it's not for everybody, but to me, it kind of feels like, remember heavy metal back in the day? It gives me like that kind of energy in, with the technology and the animation today. So it's an anthology series of like different short stories. And it's like, all of them ain't going to be to everybody's taste, but there's some good stories in there. It's cool, like short stories from like 5 minutes all the way up to like 25 minutes. And some of them, and you're like, keep going. Why'd you stop?
Just as dark as heavy metal?
Some of them are very dark. Some of them have no fucking happy endings whatsoever. So it's interesting. It's real creative too. I mean, it's kind of like, it's not like anime, but it gives you like, damn, that's some creative shit. That's some interesting shit to have to come up with that concept. It's pretty cool. I recommend anybody watch it. The very first season, like what they said is they look at your watch algorithm of Netflix, and based on what you watched, there was a certain sequence. They had like 4 different sequences of the episodes that they would show. So like your episode 1 might not be my episode 1. And like when I watch it on my account, Kim just started watching it. Her episode 1 wasn't my episode 1 when she was watching it at her parents' house. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty fun to watch, man. It's just short. Each season, probably to watch all of it, is about 2 hours a piece. So I mean, you're talking like 3 movies, if you will, and it's not a big investment of time. I mean, you can watch like 1 here, 1 there, and it's not bad. I recommend it to everybody. If you like good animation, creative storytelling, sometimes dark storytelling, yeah, check it out. It's worth a shot. And as I've been talking about, while I haven't picked it up yet, the decision has been made. The spreadsheet is complete. I have finally made the decision on my carry pistol. I probably won't get that shit till the end of July after we do some traveling, but I know what I want. And
you gonna leave us hanging, or
you know what? Here's what I'll do. I will put the picture right here for everybody, but then for you, I'll tell you when we're offline, so you'll know what it is. So now that we're done, that is the what's best in life.
What's up, man? That's what's up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, everybody, it's time to kick this thing off. So the first topic is something a little bit different. Right now, it's Pride Month, and then later on in the month is Juneteenth. So I'm sure everybody remembers the uproar in the news about the Juneteenth ice cream that Walmart tried to sell. And then, but what they didn't talk about is there was also a Pride ice cream along the same veins, rainbow flag, all that jazz. And I think about it like, and I'll put a couple pictures of some things I saw. The Marines have a thing that they came under fire for with like a helmet with bullets that are rainbow, the tips are rainbow colored. And so people are talking about that. The NFL, pretty much you pick a business, they'll do it. And then I guarantee you, as we get closer to Juneteenth, you'll start seeing, the red, black, and the green. and you'll start seeing fists popping up all over the place. I guarantee it. I even seen on Black Twitter that they had like the Juneteenth cookout set, if you will. So like the plates and shit like that, and fucking plates, napkins, balloons, the little party shit like you get for your kids and shit, or like for 4th of July. And so, some people are like, oh man, look at that, it's getting recognized. But what I was thinking about is, do you think that that's actually these companies giving a shit, or do you think it's them trying to make a quick buck? And what do you think about them doing that in particular?
Yeah, first of all, of course it's about a fucking dollar. They don't give a fuck about the fucking regular everyday motherfucking person. They don't give a shit. As long as you spending fucking money, as long as you're consuming what the fuck they putting down, they fucking perfectly fucking fine by it. Are they supporting the Pride movement? Doubt it. Are they supporting Juneteenth? Doubt it. They just want the fucking money. I mean, and I'm not knocking them because from a business aspect, it's not stupid. It's not a bad fucking move. Does it look bad? Fuck yeah. But as far as a business aspect of it, I ain't really fucking mad at that. Cause I mean, hell, last Juneteenth, I put out a Juneteenth episode. So you know what I'm saying? I get it business wise, I guess. But no, they don't give a fuck about the people, man. And honestly, they should stop trying to capitalize off of shit that they probably don't even agree with in the first place. Because honestly, they probably don't agree with, you know what I'm saying, our LBGTQA plus. I think I said all that right, guys. If I didn't, my bad. They don't give a fuck about them. They give a fuck about their money because it's a big movement. And that's the same thing with Juneteenth. Some of our people, they're finally it's getting recognized. It's this, it's this, it's this, it's this. Not realizing that they just throwing fucking breadcrumbs to start with. I mean, I'll take the 4-day any day, all day. Thank you. But the reality of the shit is these fucking companies, it's the same thing that it's always been in this country that I love so much. They're taking advantage of the fucking people. Like in this term, it's the LGBTQA plus community and the melanin people. They're taking advantage of the shit just to try to make some motherfucking money. And you know what I'm saying? I get it, but you know what I'm saying? Especially with these companies like, I don't know, Walmart, because they was the ones that was doing like the ice cream and they be having all the shirts and shit. You know what I'm saying? They've been ran by Caucasian folks since Walmart first was created. And these motherfuckers don't give a good black goddamn about none of that shit. Because we don't see them posting nothing when it's doing nothing when it's shooting or, you know what I'm saying, anything else. They're not celebrating fucking Huey Newton's birthday or anything like that. They ain't got no Black Panther t-shirts in there, so they ain't really for the movement. They just taking advantage of a fucking situation. Like people tend to fucking do when we, as a people, not all of us, but some of us don't even realize that we're fucking they're doing that shit. We just, shit, they got Juneteenth Walmart right here. Yeah, I gotta get ice cream. Yeah. Let me get the Juneteenth shirt right quick. That shit $7.99, bro. Let me go ahead and get this motherfucking shirt right quick. Celebrate fucking Juneteenth. Now, if you don't find you a melanin sister or brother with a cricket and go get your shit fucking made, like I'm gonna do, goddamn it. Like I'm gonna try to do anyway. Yeah, but that's it. They just taking advantage of the population, man. Like any major corporation. I mean, I get it if it was genuine, like, but if you just gonna throw it up there, hey, we got this Juneteenth stuff. Hey, we got this Pride stuff. Instead of, maybe doing a press conference to showing that you actually give a fuck about what the Pride colors and the colors of Juneteenth. It was some genuine love for the shit. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's not. It's just a ploy to get your money, and that's all. So what you think, bro?
Man, this is one of them times where I couldn't have said it no better myself. I agree wholeheartedly with you. It's one of those things where it comes off half cocked in this thing.
We're children.
Because I mean, when you think about it, like, look, I mean, I could see if it's one of those things where it was consistent. Like, I mean, Target has shit, but I'll at least give Target a little bit more of a shine because they highlight black businesses.
Biased as fuck.
Fuck you, I might be.
Shit, you got the Target shirt on.
Fuck you, man. I'm a team member today, damn it.
I'm sorry, man. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But no, I mean, at least they, you know, they have their black creators. Oh shit, you ain't shit.
Black creators.
They have their black creator spotlights, and you know, you know that like you can go and find all the items that are you know black owned or whatever or black created.
Yeah.
So I mean, at least they do that. I mean, Walmart has some too, but you don't see it. It's not put out there. But now they want to sling this ice cream, and then they tried to put the trademark on Juneteenth, and it was like, nah, man, y'all wrong as fuck for that. And then it's like you see it because it's like I mean, and I use both of them because it's that same kind of energy. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, when it's Pride Month, or if it's you know Juneteenth in this particular case, and they both happen to fall in the same month, so it really shows that same kind of energy of like, okay, this is what the people seem to be talking about right now. Let me throw a bone out there so they'll shut the fuck up and feel like I care and go and keep spending money. And that's really all it boils down to. It's just about the money. And what's so funny is, I mean, a lot of times it doesn't feel like it's, you know, well thought out. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, like, I was listening to an article talking about that's how I found out about the Marine one. And they were like, really? Y'all gonna make bullet tips the colors for the flag, especially given the current climate, and we'll talk about some firearm shit later, but given the current climate, that's how you want to do your message. And I mean, and it's based and it kind of resembles that if I remember correctly, it's been a long time since I've seen it, but like the Full Metal Jacket logo, that movie, remember that? So it kind of gives you that, but that was almost like a satirical thing when you really look at that particular movie, and talks about like you know the trials and the tribulations and shit like that they went through, and the negative aspects in a lot of respects. I mean, some people use it as this like you know yay wonderful thing type thing, but there's some negative shit going on in that movie if you really remember it. It really feels like you know it's like a last ditch effort. And I always feel like when they do shit like this, like you don't have any like real, you need to go get like a panel of like real black people. And
Not
then this,
Herschel Walker. Not fucking Herschel Walker, dumbass. I'm sorry. Continue.
oh, he's so stupid. Gosh, like I don't know what the fuck he be talking about, and it just kills me that people will vote regardless of. I mean, like I understand somebody who makes an argument you totally fucking disagree with. That's one thing. But if you make an incoherent argument altogether, if you saying some words and it's like you know that he's basically saying what they're telling him to say,
Hero robot.
but he can't even say the shit right.
So the water dries out the sand as I sit on the couch and turn to channel 54 if you want ice cream.
He said Cain killed Abel. Motherfucker, what the fuck are you talking about? They answer you a simple question.
Because Cain killed Abel, or maybe it was the Undertaker. I'm not sure, but the Stone Cold reaction to The Rock is we're all here for all mankind.
Right. All lives matter. All lives matter. Yeah, and his son just as bad, man. If you've ever heard his son,
I haven't.
Oh man, it'll drive you crazy. But anyway, get some, you know, get a black focus group or something, man. Get a LGBTQIA plus focus group, man. That'll really tell y'all now this shit ain't the move, man. There's better things you can do. I mean, I would respect more if you were like in honor of, you know, Juneteenth or in honor of, you know, Pride Month. We were gonna support these charities affiliated. You know what I'm saying? Like that to me is a better move than. Or even if you made it a marketing campaign that you were going to sell these things and say that all the proceeds from these particular sales went to said charities. I mean, I don't know if they did that later, but based on the fact that they pulled the Juneteenth ice cream for show, they doing the shit. And then what's so crazy is there's a black owned red velvet ice cream, basically, man. That's just so crazy.
I've seen that too. I want to taste that.
Yeah, me too. And that's the thing, man. It's like you have the opportunity to do something that seems, you know, I won't say like you care because we know it's money and we know it's corporations and they care about the bottom line. And I get that. That's the capitalism thing. But if you're gonna make an attempt put a little more thought to it and not be like, hey, we got these t-shirts, y'all.
Yeah.
Go buy them up for us. Like, show something, and not make it like a one-time thing to where it's like, okay, all right, it's Pride Month right now. Okay. All right, July 1st. Fuck, burn all the rainbow shit or whatever the case may be. Or, it's Juneteenth now, January 20th. I mean, June 20th. Take all your red, black, and green paraphernalia and throw that shit out the door. Sit in that shit somewhere and burn it. I mean, because that's how the energy is, man. Like,
we've done it. We did a good deed. Look at us.
Yeah, right. And that's really what it comes down to.
You want to impress me? Knock down the price of ribs, god damn it. That'll impress the fuck out of me.
We were talking about that shit today. I mean, that's really, kind of all I got. I mean, I pretty much agree with you. It's an embarrassing thing, and I think people are starting to call that shit out more because at first it was more that, oh, they see us, oh, they recognize us, it's so fantastic. Now they're starting to see through that bullshit. And I mean, I guess that's one good thing too about it. I mean, is that uproar is starting to really do something. Although I will say, let's use some of that energy to do some other shit too. You got to start somewhere, I guess. Companies, corporations, get some people that'll tell you some real shit and stop trying to pander. I mean, that's really all it is. I mean, if you were doing that shit year round, it'd be a little different. But if you just pop up when it's applicable, like it's, I mean, and they treat the shit like Christmas or Valentine's Day or Easter or any of those type things. And it's so much more than that in both concepts, Juneteenth represents something for people that all day, you know what I mean? I mean, all year, their whole lives, you know what that stands for. Pride. People deal with, whether it be coming out or afraid to come out or, bullying, or, I mean, it's so much shit that it's all about. And you try to reduce it to a marketing gimmick. You make some rainbow colored candy and think you done some shit, man. That shit just so stupid. So that's all I got. Put some more thought behind it. Don't, if you're going to only do it for the time that it's applicable and not focus on, the whole year, do something a little more thoughtful at least. I mean, do a scholarship at least. I mean, if you did a scholarship, a Pride Month scholarship or a Juneteenth scholarship, that would at least sound a little better than we got this ice cream, y'all. So that's all I got, man.
Yeah, man. The only thing I got to say, man, is shout out to everybody that's, I guess you could say living your truth as far as my LGBT. What's the rest of it?
So it varies, but I've been going with LGBTQIA plus.
Yeah. So shout out to all of them, man. Y'all living your truth. I know this shit's not easy.
Yeah, man.
Your decisions is your decisions. If that's what you want to do, hey, from the Five Language Podcast to everybody out there, that shit ain't got nothing to do with us. Y'all do what y'all want to do. Mm-hmm. And for everybody, with Juneteenth coming up, my melanin fucking people, stop killing each other, love each other, support your people, man. And yeah, don't buy that bullshit from Walmart and all the motherfucking places that's trying to fucking profit off of something that was designated for us by us, like FUBU.
Like you said, find some Black owned creators out there. It's easier now than it ever has been to find them. I mean, it's easy. I mean, the problem I got right now is who to buy from, not what to get now. So that's actually a good problem to have.
And if y'all need something, you know what I'm saying? My wife, she's not necessarily, she's not Black, she's Pacific Islander, but you know what I'm saying? This is me right here. So if y'all need some Juneteenth shirts and shit, y'all go ahead and look up Isla Nanny Creations on Instagram and Facebook, man.
Yep.
And for my god brother, man, he was on the episode earlier, you know what I'm saying? The Righteous Clothing, man.
That's right.
Y'all check out those two, man, before y'all go to Walmart or some shit, man. Mm-hmm. Shout out to you, god brother. Shout out to you, my lovely wife. Y'all keep doing what y'all do.
All right, everybody. We had a little bit of fun. We'll have a little bit more fun later. I wanted to touch on a serious topic for a bit. So in the news, given the unfortunate events over the past few weeks that have happened and that unfortunately continue to happen, we thought we'd spend some time. We've already talked about our thoughts on gun control and ammo bans and a lot of stuff. And if you guys, I'm sure you guys pretty much know we're pretty pro 2A. I mean, I started kind of indifferent. I mean, I didn't care one way or the other. I always of the mind that if you had guns, great. If you don't, also great. I don't really give a shit. But as I've gotten more into firearms and some of the thoughts behind carrying and owning and everything else, I've become more. I won't. Fan is not the right word. More of a, a,
Enthusiast?
not even enthusiast, but I'm saying more. I'm more pro the stance of firearm. So I'm more on that side of the argument than I'm against. If somebody's like, "Oh, I never want to touch a gun," that's fine. But what's kind of been bothering me lately is like, and I feel like it's people who aren't familiar with guns at all. They'll look at like all the shooting, the top ones that have been out recently, and they'll look at the weapon that it was done with AR-15, 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 and they get on that bandwagon of, oh, I don't understand why anybody needs to have an AR-15. They need to be banned, yada, 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 yada. And so, given your profession and given that you've been way pro 2A before I have, and you were who I go to for any 2A related questions. So, what do you think about that? And I thought this would kind of be a situation like I initially thought of like each of us taking a side, but I didn't want to do that shit. So I was like, I don't want to make it seem like it's what I guess I want to do is make a case for the AR-15 and why it makes sense. Like when those people that are like nobody should own one. Why do you think that that's the wrong approach?
Okay, first and foremost, in terms of these mass shootings and shit, a mass shooter's gonna shoot motherfuckers with whatever he can get his hands on.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a 45, he gonna shoot with a 45. If it's a 9 shotgun, whatever he can get his hands on, he gonna get his hands on to shoot. And there's way more different kind of rifles other than the fucking AR-15. First of all, that they're making this one particular weapon out to be a villain. I equate this to pit bulls. Because people think pit bulls are the most vicious fucking dogs. Nobody should fucking own pit bulls. But if you got a good fucking owner and the pit bull is trained properly, they're some of the most fucking happiest, goofy ass motherfucking dogs you can fucking have.
Right.
I don't like sharing what I got, but motherfucker, I got 2 ARs in this bitch, and they ain't did a mass anything at all.
Right.
So to blame the fucking tool, that's just like you fucking hitting your fucking thumb with a hammer trying to put a nail in, and you want to ban fucking hammers now because you damn near broke your motherfucking thumb. You can't blame the fucking tool. You have to blame the fucking operator. That's the same thing as drunk fucking drivers. You're not blaming the car when somebody dies from a drunk driving incident. You're blaming the drunk driver. It's the same case with these fucking mass shootings, whether it's mental health or whatever the fuck they fucking motive is, who the fuck knows? It's not the fucking tool. Essentially, the AR-15 is just simply that. It's a fucking tool. It's a tool for self-defense and all this other shit. And there's people to say, oh, that's a military grade weapon and only military personnel should be the ones to carry that shit. First of all, just because it say military grade don't mean that it's fucking amazing like it's fucking vibranium or some shit, because it's not.
It usually means cheapest price.
It's not.
It usually means cheapest price.
And you wouldn't know. But you know what I'm saying? It's damn, I lost track. But you know what I'm saying? They say it's for the military, but it's okay for the law enforcement to dress up like they fucking military and go fucking doing what the fuck they do. It's simply a fucking tool. It's just depending on how the fuck you use it. Now, do I think they should up the age? I think Texas, you can get the right AR at like 18. I think in Texas you can get a fucking AR at 18, maybe. But a lot of places is going down to fucking 18, which makes me fucking wonder.
Well, I think if I remember correctly, and it's been a while, and I didn't care about the 18 piece because I'm long past 18. But
yeah, you are.
Fuck you. It's I think it's the hunting aspect of it too, as I think that. Don't quote me on that, but I think it has something to do with if it's used for hunting or some shit.
And I mean, anything can be used for hunting. A crossbow.
Yeah.
AR, shotgun, fucking pellet gun, motherfuckers. I know there's some country motherfuckers out there, man, that was shooting the shit out of squirrels with fucking BB guns and shit.
No, but you ain't shooting no hog with no BB gun.
Nah, fuck no. Quickly. Damn, looking like Robert Baratheon, man, this bitch. But Game of Thrones reference, guys, if y'all didn't
Yep.
know. But yeah, like I was saying, man, it all boils down to the AR-15 as a tool, just like any other tool. And to be realistically, if you want to vilify the fucking AR-15 and ban the AR-15 and all the other shit, you really think that's gonna stop motherfuckers from getting the AR-15s and doing what the fuck they want to do? Hell no. Crack is still fucking popping, and that shit been popping since the 80s. So I mean, that shit ain't been stopped yet. So what the fuck makes you think motherfuckers is just gonna stop because you say so? That's not how this fucking shit works. Because if a motherfucker want to do what he gonna do, he gonna fucking do it regardless of what fucking tool it is. There's been fucking mass stabbings and shit like that. I mean, like I said, it's the tool, it's not the fucking operator, but they're so caught up in the fucking tool. And like you said, people have this this stigma or whatever the fuck you want to call it about fucking firearms, that they're using this fear, which that's exactly what the fuck propaganda is. They take the fear of the fucking people and use that shit to their fucking advantage. And that's exactly what the fuck is happening. These incidents, while fucked up, and I pray that they never they didn't happen, but they did, unfortunately. Again, RIP to all the ones that lost their lives, and our hearts go out to all the families that are dealing with this shit, because I can't fucking imagine. But at the same time, you can't blame the fucking weapon. A trigger will not fucking shoot unless you pull that. I mean, a weapon will not shoot unless you pull that fucking trigger. On most cases, you may have a fucking malfunction, but it's not gonna shoot until the operator points that bitch, aims that bitch, and shoots that bitch. It has nothing to do with the weapon. I can put my shit right here on the fucking table, and people have made this case before. I can put my weapon right on the fucking table and just leave it there. It's not gonna get up and just decide to go shooting motherfuckers. It's not gonna do none of that shit. And we're so focused on the weapon, we're not focused on the people. The weapon is the issue. No, the weapon is not the issue. The people are the fucking issue. Yeah, could y'all do some kind of different rules and stuff like that? Yeah, I've seen a meme where it's like, you know, you got to register for your car every year, and you know, they equated owning a firearm to driving. And
Sure.
okay, you know what I'm saying? I get that. Yeah, you got to take a test, written test. You got to take the practical test and all this other stuff. I mean, ain't nothing really wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, that shit's not gonna stop nothing either. Cause motherfuckers still drive without a fucking license.
All
So
the
that's
fucking time.
so instead of, you know, vilifying the weapon, understand the weapon. Like you said several times. You scared of something, just try it out. Just try it out. You ain't even got to fucking shoot a whole fucking mag. Just pop off a couple shots. Hell, go shoot some blanks. Go shoot some dummy rounds. Just get a feel of it so you can understand what you're fucking fearing. Cause that's because fear of not understanding some shit leads to motherfucking anger, which leads to more bullshit. And there's been enough fucking bullshit the past year or 3 or 4 or 5 saying that there has to be a fucking change somewhere. And I don't think vilifying the AR-15 is exactly the answer, bro. So I hope that answered your question. What do you think?
So I agree with you completely. And a couple things I want to touch on in addition to what you're saying is some people feel like, you know, law enforcement and military should be the only ones that have AR-15s and AR-15. Mostly they say AR-15s. And I hate to say, look at the police that were out there. They weren't trying to go in there. So what good would that would have done?
It took them motherfucking 90 minutes, bro.
Yeah, man, that's another topic for another day. That shit there.
Back to
So
blue.
yeah, real quiet. So what I wanted to say is right along those same lines, man, is, you know, it depends on who it is. And a lot of these people, like I say, they say, oh, AR-15, AR-15, AR-15. One, have you ever shot one? Two, do you know anybody who's ever got one, who ever had one? Do you know the differences between, I mean, because you could say hold two weapons up. One's a pistol, one's a rifle. Do you know that there's a distinction between the two? What if they get an AK? I mean, you could change the furniture on an AR and you're like, oh, that's just a hunting rifle. That's no big deal. Same thing. I mean, and that's what I was talking. I was listening to a video on the assault weapons ban from '94, and they were talking about like really all it did was ban certain features. So the manufacturers basically just made sure that they didn't have those features, but you still had the same functionality. And one of the things before I touch on a lot of the same points that you kind of touched on is kind of making that case for like a lot of people are like, why do you need an AR-15? You don't need a fucking thing, really. I mean, to say it, but if I choose to have a firearm and and I'll talk about the rest of that in a minute. I'm a responsible gun owner, keep my shit put up. I go to train, I study, I do research, I understand the ramifications. Like a YouTuber, Honest Outlaw, that I listen to, he says basically every bullet has a lawyer attached to it, and I treat it with that level of severity, and I go from there. And the vast majority of gun owners think that same way, and and that's the thing, and people don't understand that. I feel like if you got into understanding what it does and why it does what it does, like again, in a home defense thing, you want the best tool for the job. Like remember back when Hitman Holler, he was gone and his they broke
But
into his
it's
girl's house
yeah.
and there were multiple people.
Mhm.
I mean, yes, you can defend your house with a pistol. Yes, you can defend your house with a shotgun. But if you want to protect your folks, why not have the best tool for the job if you can afford it? You know what
And
I
I've
mean?
said on the episode before, like you see that motherfucking AR, just looking at that motherfucker's a deterrent.
Well, and it's not even about just looking at it. I mean, because you can, your likelihood of accuracy is a lot better than with a pistol. Again, if you think about a round, every round has a lawyer attached to it. I want to make sure that motherfucker goes exactly where I want to with no hesitation. You know what I'm saying? Without any other issues. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And again, you want to neutralize the threat. I mean, despite what you hear on the news, there's been plenty of times when people are shot with, nines and other, pistol calibers from a handgun, and they still get their ass, and they still, that adrenaline is pumping, and they still can get a little further and still be a risk and be a threat. And so, I mean, that's one of the reasons why. I mean, why not? I mean, and the thing is, I don't want to sound like I don't care about what's happening because I do, but I'm a numbers guy. And if you look at like the statistics of those that lawfully own ARs versus the number of ARs that have committed violent crimes in this particular case, it significantly skews to those that are law abiding. And what we tend to do, and you mentioned it perfectly with the pit bulls, we tend to look at the implement, the result. You know what I'm saying? One of the things that I do for work is called a 5 why analysis. You know what I mean? And you take an issue, you start from that base issue, and then you just keep asking why. And you start to dig, you start to peel that onion back and get deeper and deeper and deeper. Something got to be wrong with that fucking guy to shoot his grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Something's got to be wrong with the other guy to write a fucking manifesto. You know, some something's got to be wrong with him to try to do all this shit. What can you do in those particular cases? And I guarantee you, in those cases, they're not the first person to hear or have insight of, hey, that motherfucker might not be wrapped too tight. You know what I'm saying? Intervene. I mean, there was I was listening to a USCCA video today where they were talking about a situation on the train where a lady was getting harassed and eventually raped on the train, and people just took their phone down and didn't do anything. And we have to do something about that. I mean, that's the kind of mindset where allow shit to happen because people don't say something. You know what I mean? That gets way before. And I mean, I don't even want to, this is a whole nother topic, but like hardening the schools to make them, tactically sound, bulletproof doors. And they talked about another school that's bomb proof somewhere, and, putting, armor in kids' backpacks, and how to secure a door, and should the teachers be armed, and all that other shit. That's a whole nother topic for another day. And that's not really what I want to get into. But I mean, just talking about the AR itself, again, you're just looking at the particular thing. And yes, it's efficient. And again, if you take that away, you won't take away these instances happening. And that's my whole thing, because it's just going to be a different tool. And now, if you get to some people like the folks north of the border of us in Canada and just ban everything, that's a whole different thing. And again, like everybody always says, I think Kali on the War says it all the time, is gun control doesn't help the law-abiding gun owner.
No,
It doesn't at
them
all.
over.
And then the other side of that is if you are a melanated person or black, whatever you choose to identify as, if you understood the racial history of gun control, you would say, yo, I have to own a firearm. Just on if you celebrate Juneteenth, you should be like, I should own a firearm as part of my Juneteenth. You know what I'm saying? And don't make it, look at the culture behind firearms. Look at it like we both understand them for what they are. It's not attached to our manhood. We're not more of an important person because we have firearms, or you carry a firearm in your hip, so that makes you a badass. Most average people will take more shit if because they have that firearm on them than when they don't, because they don't want to shoot you and they don't want to have to deal with that.
I'll beat you first.
Yeah, they'll look to de-escalate or not use lethal force at all, and that's the majority. Or I mean, you don't even look at situations where like firearms to save people's lives. Like just recently, and we're talking about in the news where the lady shot the guy that tried to shoot at a graduation party. You hear about that?
No.
Point exactly. That should be big news, man, because in this whole argument about, oh, yada yada yada, this lady had her pistol and shot him. A guy came to I think the way the story works is he was driving through a parking lot, driving through a party, and they asked him to slow down. He got pissed off, came back with his AR, started trying to shoot. A woman had her concealed carry, put off shot rounds on him, and neutralized the threat, and probably
this motherfucking ass down,
and probably saved lives. Well, ain't no probably, definitely saved substantial lives in that particular case. I mean, and in this particular case, only one life was lost, and that was the life of the person who tried to do some stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's just that simple, man. It's like
the news need to use that right there.
But they won't though, because it doesn't go to that narrative to create this thing of these big bad guns or these big bad monsters. And what we tend to do is we tend to punish everybody for the acts of the few. You know what I'm saying? And just like you said, the pit bulls are great dogs. Loyal, friendly, full of exercise, great with kids. But because people use them because of their physical nature and the strength of their bite or whatever, and they fight with them, and then they become aggressive and shit like that. And people like that aggressive image of the pit bull barking and snout. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you, if you started seeing some of them videos, like they show like the husky videos online or the boxer videos online, and them doing that same goofy shit over and over again, that image will start to change. And it's just like the AR. You know what I'm saying? Like if I roll out in my lever action that I have, I could shoot with that and do damage just like one could with an AR. I mean, you take pistols, for example. Okay. Even if you want to go the high capacity route or whatever and limit it to 10 rounds, okay. 10 rounds, 2 magazines, right? You can go from empty mag, dumping the mag, changing the mag in under a second, or maybe 2 seconds, we'll say. And you back in, you know what I'm saying? So that's really not the issue. And they're not touching the root cause of the issue. It's that low hanging fruit. And it gets people so caught up in that. And what kills me is that a lot of people that are hollering gun control know nothing about guns. And that's pretty much the root of it all to me. Be a little more knowledgeable, or talk to somebody that's into guns and understand why they have them, and let it be a dialogue, not a, I think you should get rid of them and yada 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 because of that. Now, I am for, as a law-abiding gun owner, I'm fine with, looking at the laws and looking at, like, taking each of these cases and looking at that person's back, looking at these mass shooters' background, and looking at some common areas like history of violence, history of domestic violence, history of violence to animals, substance abuse, violent crime, and not marijuana, some real shit, violent crimes, shit like that. Like, use that, and I guarantee you, if you started looking at that kind of shit, you start to see the numbers come down. But again, we look at the lowest hanging fruit and try to handle the lowest hanging fruit. I guarantee you, if they were to try to enact a ban, those people that purchase the firearms legally, you know what I'm saying?
Fucking uproar.
We'll still find a way. And I mean, I hate to use this as an example, and this may start some shit right here. So, regardless of what you say about, Kyle Rittenhouse, regardless of what you believe about that particular situation, how many shots did he fire?
2, 3. Wasn't that
Three
many?
at most.
Wasn't that many?
It wasn't that many. So, okay. I mean, and that's a whole nother, again, a whole nother issue on that situation. Like, he is not a hero. He is not this person that they should be, bringing to events and speaking engagements and all that shit. Fuck that. But
Got lucky. His skin color played a role, but that's something else.
that's a whole nother topic for another day. But again, if you just look at the weapon, he only hit who he intended to hit.
Yep.
Again, like you said, it's the operator. We don't want to try to look at the operator because that requires some work, that requires some
That's
thought,
too complex.
that requires some money, that requires people to actually sit and think. That goes beyond trying to get the outrage out there.
Yep.
and make it seem like, and sometimes you might not even see those tangible results. You know what I'm saying? Because if you lower the numbers, the average person might not see that unless they're getting reports on data. But the way the news is, if it bleeds, it leads. And because, it's not bleeding, you won't hear about shit that's being done and those numbers reducing year over year because, they're doing like requalifications or trainings and one thing I'll say about like training and shit like that, I'm all for that training and mental health checks and shit like that. But again, make it so it's not cost prohibitive, because that's the one thing that worries me about certain gun law or potential gun control techniques I've heard. They are very a big hindrance for the lower to lower middle class, because if you can't afford like training, recertifications, mental health evaluations, and all that shit on a regular basis, then it's cost prohibitive for you. I mean, do something like a man that Master Ray is doing and make that shit nationwide, and do some shit like that, and that'll help and pay dividends more than the low hanging fruit. And that's what I think happens is, because they can say, oh, we banned guns, we did something, we're done, we can pat ourselves on the back, we have achieved victory, and you ain't doing shit, because you're not dealing with the underlying issues. And that's really what you have to look at. And I'm not even saying just mental health. I mean, you got to look at mental health. You got to look at socioeconomic issues. You got to look at, what kind of shit is being said out there on social media. And I'm not talking about like banning shit on social media. You got to look at what kind of shit on TV is, being propaganda. You also got to look at how the news is reporting this shit. If I feel like I'm a nobody and I'm depressed and I don't like people as it is, and
that's the easiest way to be a star.
And that's the easiest way to be a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? At least for a little while. I mean, and again, have you seen the Batman? So, without spoiling it, watch the Riddler. And that was his goal. That was his goal. And they play exactly into it. I mean, about the shooter, what they did, what they ate for breakfast, the hours before, whether they live or die, where they went to school, their last 3 jobs. Don't do that shit. If you stop focusing on them and trying to find like every piece of story, focus on them victims, man. Focus on getting them families help, like them kids, man. Focus on the stories about the guy who donated to customize the caskets. Focus on the people that put the money down to cover their funerals. Focus on that shit instead of focusing on these cowards, man. You start to change the culture and you start to change, how things are treated, and they'll stop seeing themselves as, oh, I'm going to go down in glory as a martyr. You'll start seeing shit reduce instead of firearm. I mean, and yes, we can do some smarter shit with firearms. I mean, no, I mean, I'm all for everybody who is capable to own them. And I think Bill Burr said it. Basically, he was, and he's a comedian. So Dad used to like him. He was saying something to the effect of, and I ain't heard no politician say nothing that makes it like this. Make it like a tiered approach. You know what I'm saying? Like you start with like say a two shooter, and then you go through qualifications, and then you can get like a revolver, and then you go through qualifications, and you can get a semi-automatic handgun. And then you go from there, you can get like your AR platforms. You go from there, you can get like a 50 cal. You can go from there. I mean, shit, you can get a rocket launcher or a bazooka. You know what I'm saying? If you can afford it, you know what I'm saying. Go from that. Go to take that kind of approach to it instead of just saying, oh, these are the devil. Let's get rid of those. And then it becomes a slippery slope. And what's next? And now that we've done now that, that's all I got. You got anything else to add?
No, actually, I don't. Just everything you said, bro, spot on. Everything I said, like I
Yeah.
said previously, it's operator. It has nothing to do with the fucking tool. It's a tool.
Mm-hmm.
You can kill a motherfucker with a wrench.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't blaming the wrench. I mean, you gonna blame the wrench. Now we can't turn fucking nuts and bolts because
Mm-hmm.
wrenches is killing folks.
I
You know
mean,
what I'm
drunk
saying?
drivers, like you said, are we gonna? I mean, look at like prohibition. That shit didn't work.
Exactly.
I mean, look at anytime you try to ban something that's. I mean, and regardless of how you feel in the abortion issue, I feel the same way about that. The ban not working, whether
No,
you
it's
agree
not
with
gonna
the
work.
issue or not.
They'll
Shit's
fuck
not
around
gonna
and just
work.
go somewhere like Mexico or Canada
Mm-hmm.
or another like they was doing. I forgot. I think people were actually coming here or somewhere. I forgot what state it was. Speaking of abortion, but they would go to another fucking state to
Mm-hmm.
still get a fucking abortion. So there's always fucking loopholes to every fucking thing.
I mean,
So
and
you know what I'm
motherfuckers
saying?
flying to get fake asses.
Right.
I mean,
right. Right. They'll definitely come back with a pistol or two.
right.
Or an AR or two. So yeah, the
Mm-hmm.
AR is not the villain, just like the car is not the villain, just like the pit bull, the Rottweiler, they're not the
Mm-hmm.
villains.
Yep.
It's the fucking human being.
Mm-hmm. But that's a harder discussion to have, though, and that's the thing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy KC Fowler, one half of the Fowlers podcast,
Yes, sir. Yes,
host of the
sir.
Melon Words podcast. Look, man, so
You got that rock intro real quick.
so look, man, we cover a lot of shit on social media and trends and all that other shit, and this is a trend I just can't get behind. Hoochie daddy pants. So fucking hoochie daddy pants stuff. So I'm gonna pass it on to you. I got some funny shit about it. I got some real shit about it. But I'm gonna go ahead and pass it on to you first, man, on your thoughts on these hoochie daddy pants, shorts, hoochie daddy, whatever the fuck they call.
I'm too old for some fucking hoochie daddy shorts. I'm a grown ass man. So first of all, if you do it, that's a young brother game. That's what you want to do. Being a pushing 40 brother as I am, I support more classic shit when I'm out and about. My average out and about is just a t-shirt and some sweats all the time because I work from home. But if I go home, it's classic timeless shit.
Yeah.
So I seen a couple, and I start with the social media points of view. So there was one social media post I saw, somebody was defending it, and they were showing like old rappers like Ice-T and LL and wearing shorts back in the day. And they showed like the old basketball shorts back in the day, and they were saying, men been wearing shorts for years. This ain't nothing new. I was like, sure, but the way shit is now, they take it to the umpteen. Like this brother I seen had like some fitted ass jean shorts on. And I was like, bruh, come on now. And the other side of the social media, they showed this dude and they was like, bruh, where's your wallet? How you tucking your junk? I mean, it's different for women. We got certain equipment you got to worry about when you try to rock these hoochie daddy shorts. You sit down and your ball just fall out. And you got fucking
nuts hanging out the seams.
Right. You just sitting there uncomfortable and shit. Your balls chafing. You got the damn inseam on your shit because you want to be out here in some fucking hoochie daddy shorts. And the shit and then they were like, where your wallet? Where your gun at? You can't conceal carry with no fucking hoochie daddy shorts on. What you gonna pull out with some damn hoochie daddy shorts on? You maybe that 2-shot thing is a thing. I mean, maybe that's all you need. I mean, it's to me, if that's what you want to do, that's your business. It's a fad. I guarantee you in 2 to 3, just like the men was wearing rompers a few years ago. You don't see that shit now. So it'll die. It's stupid. I just don't get it, man. I just don't. You trying to have your thigh meat all out, trying to, like, and you think about it, like for if you trying to attack somebody, I ain't seen no women like, yo, them hoochie daddy shorts is it, like you hear women talk about like gray sweatpants and shit. But you ain't never heard like nobody talk about, yo, look at that dude in them short shorts over there. That's what I'm talking about. And being serious, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I asked Kim, I was like, Kim, so what do you think about Hoochie Daddy shorts? And she was like, they're fucking. First, she didn't know what they were. And then she found out and she was like, yeah, that's just stupid. That's just stupid. What you gonna do when your legs get cold? You can put like a little blanket over your legs?
They
I
gonna wear
mean,
fucking leggings, bro. They gonna
right.
leggings.
I mean, it's gonna be fucking ridiculous, man. Like, what's the goal? Like, what's the look? I mean, I ain't seen the shit. Shit looks stupid to me. Shit can't be comfortable. I mean, what do you think, man? I don't know. And I'm sure after I hear you, I'm gonna think of some more shit. But I personally think the shit's stupid. I can't wait to hear what you got to say because I know you got a pair.
First of all, I got fucking big balls and bullets like baseballs. Spit your dome piece straight, knock out all y'all. Shout out Lil Scrappy. But first of all, I'm gonna say I'm just waiting for the fucking song. I'm saying it right here.
You know it's coming. Fuck yeah.
If the city girls do the song, they owe me some money. So I'm just waiting for look at that boy with the Days Do song. Hold back, Days Do. You know what I'm saying? Or look at that boy with them coochie cutters.
No, it's gonna be like it's gonna be a dude. It's gonna be a dude song looking fly my hoochie daddies or some shit.
Hell no, it's gonna be on TikTok. But I don't get it. On a serious note about the hoochie daddy shorts, like my brothers, what happened to the fucking masculinity, bro? Where the fuck we at? We don't do that. We don't wear fucking little ass fucking shorts.
No longer a thing, man. That's toxic now.
And tight ass fucking pants. Society that made us fucking forget that we fucking like really fucking men out here in these fucking streets. I can't motherfucking fight you with fucking hoochie daddy shorts on, motherfucker. And first of all, you a grown ass man and you addressing your fucking apparel as hoochie daddy shorts, motherfucker.
With a straight
grown
face,
ass man. Yeah, nigga, I'm got these hoochie daddy shorts on. Nigga. You calling yourself a hoochie? You grown ass motherfucking man talking about a goddamn fucking hoochie, even fucking skinny jeans. Like they took the shit to a whole fucking level, man. Like, you know, like Charlamagne said, we grew up in the 1900s. God damn it, we didn't do these little tight ass motherfuckers.
Man, I hate
clothes.
That shit, man. I hate people say that shit.
Sound old as fuck.
Yeah,
right?
Like Simone already be asking me, were cell phones around when you were young? Did you guys have TVs?
Do we have
sit
TVs?
your ass down?
Fuck is this, the colony? No, we had no cell phones though, baby. Nope. We had a fucking cord phone with a long ass either cord that plugged into the wall, or we had the long ass little stringy cord that went to the motherfucking receiver of the motherfucker.
Oh man, when I had the damn cordless phone with the headset walking around the house, you could tell me shit.
Oh, when you got your own phone line, when you was working and shit and got your own phone put in the room, boy, couldn't tell me shit because every time you was at work. But anyway, I digress. So hoochie daddy shorts. I mean, if that's what you want to do, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? If you want to go to Burlington, get you a pair of tight slacks that stop at the motherfucking thighs. I mean, what the fuck is next? Y'all motherfuckers gonna be celebrating fucking tramp stamps? I don't motherfucking get it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Sundress season. That's what's gonna happen.
And then they got the rompers that, sundress is gonna happen. Yeah, that package in the sundress, nigga. Like, the fuck is wrong with society right now? Like, I don't get it, bro. Like, it's toxic for a man to be a fucking man, but it's perfectly fucking acceptable for you to walk around with fucking hoochie daddy shorts on. I'm not, like I said, I won't fight you with fucking hoochie daddy shorts on. I'm gonna play fucking Uncle Luke if you got fucking hoochie daddy shorts on. Try to put that pussy to the ground. I wanna rock. That's what the fuck is gonna motherfucking happen. I'm not gonna motherfucking fight you with your little man fucking shorts on. And then, like you said, like what's gonna happen next? Your balls fall out. Sexual assault. You over with. Or some stupid shit like that, man. And they fucking celebrating this shit. And on top of that, I'm only seeing our people with these fucking hoochie daddy shorts. Like my brothers. We men.
Sound like Dr. Umar now.
God damn, bro. Like, we wearing fucking coochie cutters now. We ain't got no coochies. Like, the fuck is really going on, man? Like, I don't fucking get it. Me personally, I can't wear shorts that if my knees are showing them shorts is too fucking small.
Well, I barely wear shorts now, so
I can't wear them shorts. They're actually good for you to wear shorts. I forgot why. I read it a couple days ago. You know,
I told you he got a pair, ladies and gentlemen.
Bullshit. If they too little for me, I give them shits to Keontae. Goddammit. I ain't wearing that shit. Y'all want to walk around with the hoochie daddy shorts and call yourself a hoochie daddy. I mean, to me, that's the most demasculating shit in the fucking world. Like your testosterone levels is at fucking -1. And I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. Yeah, we don't judge on the Foul Language podcast, but me personally, I'm judging just a little bit because y'all ain't got no goddamn business wearing them little ass motherfucking shorts with your grown ass. How the fuck you go teach your son anything when you walk around with fucking coochie cutters on? Fuck hoochie daddy shorts, them coochie cutters. They walking around with goddamn coochie, and they be having creases and shit in them motherfuckers, bro. Your crease is this fucking long, man. Fucking pencil is fucking longer than your goddamn crease, and y'all walking around with these coochie cutters.
You know it's
like
gonna be some shit
thing.
eventually. Like, remember the women would cut their like jeans and the pocket be longer than the shorts and shit.
They gonna do it too.
You know what's coming. You know what's coming.
Next thing you know, they gonna have their ass out, getting fucking BBLs and shit. Like, it come on, man. What the fuck? I don't even know what the fuck to say at this point. Like, this society is fucking weird as fuck now. And if that's the fucking style to wear little ass motherfucking shorts, call me an old ass motherfucking man, but I like my nuts to fucking breathe. You sitting there, motherfucker, got your nuts fucking caressed like they're in a goddamn walnut goddamn shell or some shit.
Jay-Z said linen shorts so my balls don't get hot.
Boy, your shit cooking. Goddamn shorts on. Chestnuts roasting on the like your shit is fucking cooking. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I'm saying? Some guys, you know, we're not homophobes on here. We're perfectly secure in our identities and everything like that. So I can say what the fuck I want to say. You know, I get the sweatpants, you know what I'm saying? But if you want to, I gotta make sure my print is showing, that's why I gotta wear these little fucking shorts. That means you ain't getting no pussy in the first place. If you gotta fucking do that shit to get some fucking pussy. What happened to cars and the big ass fucking cell phones in the L shape? What happened to the Nino Brown phones, man? What happened to anyway, but go ahead.
You know, I really want to hear, and I mean, if hoochie daddy shorts make you happy, you rock your short shorts with pride.
Be happy. I'm gonna talk about you though.
You be uncomfortable for the whole day.
And then when you sit down, them shit's gonna rise the fuck up, goddamn it. And you just, we gonna rise up, and your fucking nuts is fucking getting cut off. You gonna get a goddamn paper cut on your testicles because you wearing them ass motherfucking shorts.
Not be able to have kids because you spent the summer of 2022. Yeah, man, I blame COVID. It's COVID.
You gave yourself a vasectomy, you stupid motherfuckers. Like I don't get it, and I'm sorry for calling. No, I'm not really sorry for calling them stupid motherfuckers because I really don't fucking get why you wear these little ass fucking tight shorts. The shit's not comfortable, my guy.
I mean, that's like my thing is the comfort, man. Like you can't tell me that some tight ass, short ass jean shorts are comfortable.
Hell no.
I mean, halftime, like women be like them tight ass clothes ain't comfortable, man. That's why fucking Fashion Nova and everything is stretchy nowadays, and all that shit's comfortable for them now.
And then, like you said, you can't be no gangster, no motherfucking hoochie daddy shorts. For one, you got on hoochie daddy shorts. Ain't nothing about the term hoochie daddy shorts fucking gangsters fuck. And where you gonna tuck your fucking pistol at? Like you said, bro, where the fuck you gonna hold your fucking wallet at? Where your car keys gonna motherfucking go? I like pockets, but if your shorts that fucking little, you ain't putting nothing in your motherfucking pockets. Cause you put your goddamn car keys in them little ass fucking pockets if you want to. You gonna stab a hole in your motherfucking dingling.
Merce.
You gonna be pissing from the side because you got a hole in your dick now. Cause you want to wear these little ass fucking shorts. The fuck? Like, once again, if that's what you want to do, that's your business. I don't care. I'm not wearing them, but I am gonna fucking talk about your ass. Ask our cousin Marcus. Shout out to you. He was on the episode too. We got on his ass about his little ass motherfucking shorts.
Yeah, we did.
But you know,
I guess you could say he was a trailblazer because he was rocking hoochie daddies before hoochie daddies was.
He was. Shout out to you, cuz. But you know what I'm saying? It's
dashing forward.
I get trends and all that other shit, and you know what I'm saying, gender equality. I understand all that shit, but there's certain shit as fucking men that we're not supposed to be motherfucking doing. And hoochie daddy shorts, in my opinion, is fucking one of them. There's no business we should wear them little ass shorts. I'm in the fucking army. Y'all seen army PT shorts? I hate wearing them goddamn things. Like, I sag my PT shorts because the bitches is too goddamn small. I'm for real. I pull them bitches down just a little bit, tighten them motherfucking lace and shit, and my shit's almost touching my knees.
Well, you short, so I mean, it don't take much.
Fuck you, man.
Yeah, man, you been coming for me this whole episode, man. You shut the fuck up.
Way to come back. Way to come
It's
back.
my turn, damn it.
But lastly, if you want to wear your hoochie daddy shorts, that's your business. If
I just say they can't be comfortable.
If you see me anywhere in the state of Mississippi or anywhere I may be, and you wearing fucking hoochie daddy shorts, yeah, KC is fucking clowning your motherfucking ass with your coochie cutters. And I might start walking around singing the fucking song when I see you. Look at that mom coochie. Like I might like, but for real, I don't know what the fuck happened to
masculinity. You know what, man?
I
see it being a TikTok trend, man. Dudes and you seen them shits where like the dudes and the shit just bothers me and no end. Where it be like 4 or 5 brothers with no shirts on, and they be in line posing for the camera, walking. You know what I'm saying? You seen that shit before?
Yeah. Like I don't understand what happened to masculinity, and you know what I'm saying. There's they decided to make being masculine a wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? They mix masculinity with the whole patriarch system or whatever, and it's not the fucking same thing in my opinion. It's not, because you could be masculine as fuck, but think, you know what I'm saying, the ladies can do the same shit that you could fucking do. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit. I mean, the head of our family is a woman, man. I mean, we have a matriarch. I mean, real shit.
Yeah, so, real shit. I mean, hell yeah. And goddamn
shit, she'll talk about you if you wear some hoochie daddies.
Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, we gotta show grandma some hoochie daddy shorts and see what she got to say about it. we gotta show her some hoochie daddy shorts. Cause grandma gonna get on your ass too. Cause it don't make no goddamn sense, man. You know what I'm saying? I get, you know what I'm saying, we got suits. We got, we got our jeans, you know what I'm saying? You ain't necessarily gotta wear the big ass. I get to stomping in my Air Force Ones clothes and shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? But the hoochie daddy shorts, bro. I
mean, I'm all for your shit being tailored, but shit's excessive, man. Like again, I'm an engineer. I go for practical shit, and I like shit to make sense to me. There is no practical course of action to where, let me get these short ass jean shorts on where I can't sit down. I can't drive to where the fuck I'm going. I can't get out
because you might pop a fucking testicles.
Right. Get out the car, thighs be cold and shit.
Like the fuck, man. But if they want to do it, y'all go ahead and fucking do it. Like I said, I'm gonna talk about you. I be goddamn if you see me with some hoochie daddy shorts on, and I'm gonna chop my sons in the throat if they go wear some fucking hoochie daddy shorts.
Bro, you're in the army, you got hoochie daddy shorts.
I don't wear PTs, man. I'm an AGR. That's the difference. We can work out civilians and shit. So I wear my goddamn basketball shorts. Fuck all that. Even our new PTs, now that I think about it, them shits ain't even hoochie daddy shorts. Them bitches come to the knee. But y'all walking around wearing the fucking old school 1990 Marine fucking shorts and shit. They ain't had no choice.
Yeah.
So they wore their shit, but you got a goddamn choice, and you're choosing to erupt your testicles.
Like, I feel like in like 5-10 years, there'll be one of them damn infomercials on TV and shit. Did you wear hoochie daddy shorts in the summer of 2022? If you did, you may be eligible for compensation for a ruptured testicle.
Your testicles explode.
Are you suffering from?
Like, but it's just, I mean, the fads, man. I mean, we may, I guess, I don't know. I guess we're getting old. Truth be told, this motherfuckers our age that I've been seeing, they look like they our age. Wearing these motherfucking hoochie daddy shorts.
If you have any gray in your beard, if you are blessed to have a full head of hair, and there is any gray in your hair, go get some longer shorts.
Just a little bit.
I mean, and you ain't even got to get them past the knee. I mean, current or not current trend, but the classic way to wear a pair of shorts is like slightly above the knee, and I'm cool with that. But when you start talking like you sit down and that shit is parallel to your ball sack, you got a problem.
And you're getting a thigh tattoo because the thigh tattoo pop with your hoochie daddy shorts. I told you I'm not judging. I'm just talking about. You got stars and shit on your fucking thigh.
you got the fucking panther on your fucking thigh, the fucking paw
Paw
prints and
prints.
shit.
I'm telling you, man, tramp stamp's gonna be next.
Yeah, man.
And the next thing you know, y'all motherfuckers gonna be out there twerking, man. The last thing I got to say, bro, and I'm done with this shit because this shit is fucking stupid. Let's bring masculinity back just a little bit, guys. There's certain shit that men should wear,
and it doesn't have to be toxic. It really doesn't.
No, hell no.
I mean, you can be masculine. You can honor women. You can love women. You can respect women.
Yeah,
all that shit is actually masculine. Don't let that bullshit that you see on TV make you question what true, real manhood means. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah. You're a motherfucking man. Conduct yourself as such. And I know we might get fucking dinged just a little bit on this one, maybe.
That's okay.
But you know what I'm saying? There's no slight on anybody that's, you know what I'm saying, of the pride community that, you know, wants to dress like that. Cause you know, that's their, I don't want to say personality, but you know what I'm saying? That's their demeanor. You know what I mean? But
I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah. If you're like a heterosexual male, you shouldn't be wearing no motherfucking coochie cutter, cuz you shouldn't be wearing the Daisy Dukes. Cut that shit out. I be goddamn. Every time I get dressed, my first question is, can I wear my pistol on this? With what I'm wearing? Can I wear my pistol?
So I have a question about Hoochie Daddy shorts now that I think about it. I know you said you're done, but
all
I have
right,
a question.
what's up?
So like, I think about like underwear choices. I mean, the best underwear in the world is boxer briefs, man. There's no like way around that. You know, I'll down that hill. You know, fight me on that one. You can't tell me otherwise. You can't wear no boxer briefs with no motherfucking Hoochie Daddy shorts. It just don't work.
Hell no, because your drawers gonna be showing just like a fucking chick's G-string be showing. You
have your panty line hanging out your tail.
I ain't got no panties on. Ain't got no panties on. Face ass. And shit. And a lot of motherfuckers you couldn't even tell. They look like they wearing fucking boxers, some little ass motherfucking shorts. Like I said, y'all do y'all.
Now, if you with your person, whoever they are, and they like you stepping on them Hoochie Daddies on, go for it. They like it. Happy for you.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it. But nah, bro. Hoochie Daddy shorts ain't it. I don't even the name ain't even it. Like I said, we grew up in the 90s, bro. You can't call no man no hoochie. That shit don't even it don't even register. Like I said, when I hear hoochie, I think tramp stamps and fucking paw prints on the thighs and shit like that. Not stereotyping you ladies.
And mimosas and bottomless and brunches and shit.
Yeah, like, and they be crossing their legs too. Cause you know why? Cause they fucking nuts to fucking deflate like some fucking flat tires. Them motherfuckers looking like flapjacks. Cause you got them ass goddamn shorts.
Motherfucker tuck back in your stomach. You did bitch like
damn it. Soon as you sit down in the car, the bitches is up. You sir now you're a fucking eunuch. Now you're a goddamn eunuch.
No eunuch. No eunuch.
None whatsoever. I don't get it, but
no,
you know,
neither.
Whatever. But you know, y'all do what y'all do, and God, wait. God forbid if you have a fucking nut itch. God forbid. You ain't gonna be able to scratch that motherfucker like you want to with the mud.
You're gonna be blue in the face because you can't scratch your itch.
You can't scratch that motherfucker.
Bitches be so tight to make a barrier and shit. You can't eat.
You gotta reach around like you fucking playing with a fucking vagina in fucking middle school and shit. You gotta reach around and go.
You gotta go to the bathroom and get halfway undressed just to scratch.
Yeah, y'all cut that shit out, man. That shit pop off like a motherfucking girdle when you take your goddamn shorts off.
Now, if you get home and say, man, I'm so glad to get out these Hoochie Daddy shorts.
Like, bro, come on, man.
Bruh.
Y'all cut that shit out. But if that's what y'all want to do, man, y'all go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Y'all won't see KC wearing no motherfucking Hoochie Daddy shorts. I can't speak to Lamar because, you know, he worked from home, so ain't nobody gonna go see his Hoochie Daddy shorts.
I barely wear shorts, period, so.
Oh, man. But yeah, what y'all think about the Hoochie Daddy shorts? Is they cool? Is they not cool? Y'all go ahead and put some in the comments, man. I would really like to hear the message behind these hoochie daddy shorts.
Mhm.
Maybe they comfortable and I don't know, but I still ain't fucking wearing them bitches. But
Mhm.
hey, to each his own. You like it, I love it.
All right, everybody. Now that we're done talking about hoochie daddy shorts, let's check in
Back
and see
hoochie
how.
daddy.
Let's see how them accessories is going for you. How's your accessories treating you, man?
Gone.
Good, good,
I'm
good.
I'm out of liquid and tobacco product, man.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a good cigar to the end. It was the Jameson Black Barrel, man. Like I'm going TDY soon. I think that's what I'm gonna bring with me when I go TDY. I'm gonna get another bottle of that.
Cool.
It
Yeah, I saw
good
a set that had the glasses too. If I see it, I'll pick it up for you.
I was going to the shop at tomorrow. I was gonna pick up Elijah Craig for your punk ass tomorrow. But but yeah, man, it wasn't bad, man. It was good. It's a good pairing. I'm just mad that I finished off the Black Barrel, so I don't know what I'm gonna drink after this, but I'll figure it out, of course. Other than that, hey, them Dallas folks, man, like they do it. Them some good cigars, man. Like I haven't had a bad one from them yet.
Yep.
And if it wasn't for, what you've told me offline already, I probably order some more. But
yeah,
I'm not gonna play that game. I don't play with my money. Money is funny right now. Shit too high to be playing with your fucking money right now. But other than that, that's about it, man. My accessories was good, man. Especially for this episode, it went perfect, man. So how about you?
So first, let me say, all this coming out right here is not my cigar. I wish it was. It's actually a diffuser.
He's steaming his hoochie daddy shorts.
You're right. You're right. Get them ready. Getting them ready. Going in to see Mrs. Fowler when we done. So you know what it is.
I waited all day long
to hold you in my arms.
And that's exactly how. Shut up, Clump. God damn it. Oh, sorry. Oh, all right, my bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead. All
right. The Cavalier, man, my favorite part of Cavalier cigars is when you get to the little gold spot.
Yeah, that shit is so fucking cool.
It's just fun to me. I like it. For that alone, I like these cigars. But it's a good cigar. Burning fantastic. The ash falls off in perfect little clumps. Burn great, good flavor. I like it. Definitely a good cigar. I'm glad. I think the white series is the other one I got too. So might try that one.
They came with two.
Yeah, might try that one. And I think I got one more if I didn't. No, I think I smoked that one already. Yeah, they're good cigars, man. I like them. I haven't had a bad one from them actually. They've been pretty consistent. So another brand to add to the list. So good job. The whiskey, like how I say some cigars are like grass cutting or golf cigars or something like that. This is like a basic whiskey to you get this to the people that don't really drink and want to drink whiskey with you or some shit like that. I mean, because it's not
that want to drink up all your good shit.
Yeah, I mean, this ain't that potent. It ain't that flavor. It's just a simple ass, basic ass whiskey. So it's. I mean, it wasn't super expensive, so I ain't tripping, and it wasn't like nasty or anything. So I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not like bad, but of all the whiskeys I have, it's not gonna be the first one I reach for. So don't be surprised if you never see this bottle again.
Fair enough. Shit, bring it to me, goddamn it, I'll drink it.
Oh, we know you will. It don't matter for you. I know you are where liquors go to die. So
hey, man, motherfuckers ask me all the time, "What you drink, man?" And I say anything wet, I'll drink it.
So yeah, good cigar. I've been kind of not running well with. I've either had a decent drink and not so decent cigar, good cigar, not so great drink. Man, I think I'm bringing out some Old Faithfuls next time, man. Just sticking to shit that I know. So that's all I got. Woo! All right, that was fun. You got anything else for the people?
Hell yeah, man. I got something else for the people, man. Do you think the motherfuckers that wear hoochie daddy shorts get wet? Let me talk to that girl. Oh God, babe, I'm wet.
and they go, oh. Maybe that bitch screaming. Oh, you ain't shit
at all. But seriously, I thought of a quote. This actually came from me. And I'm gonna elaborate on it after. I thought about it last night and I said, you know what? We should treat every day like it's Friday. And what I mean
That's a
by
good quote, but it ain't from you. But go ahead.
Oh, somebody said that already?
I've heard this shit tons of times, man. That's
this is I thought that shit came from me. Well, whoever it came from originally, great minds think alike.
Give us your interpretation, sir.
But you know what I'm saying? Because you know, Friday, you like to turn up, have a good time. When you think of Friday, you think about having a good time. Just because it's not Friday don't mean you can't enjoy your fucking life. You know what I'm saying? Like people, oh God, it's Monday, I gotta work. Oh God, I gotta wake up and go to work again. Blah 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 blah. But enjoy your motherfucking life. Treat that shit like it's Friday every motherfucking day. You ain't gotta necessarily get shit faced because yeah, you do gotta work the next fucking day. But you know, enjoy your motherfucking life. Treat every fucking day like it's Friday.
Yep. Good shit. Good shit. I had a quote, but we'll save it for next time. We'll work with your quote. I like it.
Shit, who said we can't do 2 quotes?
We'll save it because I'll fuck around next week and not have a quote, so we good.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But yeah, I mean that's a good quote, man. I mean that's kind of my goal. One of the reasons why I want to retire early.
Yeah, so we working on it, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. With that, man, like I always say, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Be careful for all the stupid shit. If you got hoochie daddy shorts in your cart, put them back. Put them back. Put them back.
Doodle Brown looking at it.
And all right, we'll see you guys next time. And with that, we